All right, students. So one more question, and this time the question is again from the chapter of circuits, जिसे आप current and electricity बोलते हैं. So the question is on finding the equivalent resistance. Now, generally, the equivalent resistances are solved using series and parallel, and there are certain other tricks which are used to find the equivalent resistance of multiple resistances. In some places, you're not able to see exactly whether the circuit is parallel or series. So there are special tricks which are utilized to decide the equivalent resistance of those cases. Now, this is one special case where the figure is very awkward. If you look into this circuit, this is a 2 ohm circuit, sorry, ohm resistance. This is a 2 ohm resistance. And then you have 4 ohms here and 4 ohms here. And what has been shown is this dash, 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 right? So this is actually, if I redraw this, it actually looks like this. Okay, it looks like this. This generally is the grounding. Okay, grounding. This is grounding, which means like in your houses, you have a earthing done, right? So the current, uh, if it connects to the electrical instrument like a press, it should not give you a shock, right? The current should flow to the ground. It's called earthing. So this looks very similar to earthing. Now, when you see this circuit and you have to find the equivalent resistance between A and B, what is confusing are these signs, right? A special something has been introduced which may create some nervousness in you as to how to approach this, right? Now, I will explain you the method or the uh, reason. How do you approach such a problem? Don't get nervous. Number one, sometimes the problems are deliberately presented in a way that they look very complicated, but they may not be very complicated at all. So, if you have to find equivalent resistance of these two, actually ground means zero potential. Okay, zero potential. So zero potential, and this is also zero potential, right? Which means these two are at the same potential. If I have to redraw this circuit, I can redraw this circuit in a certain manner. Let me just redraw the circuit so that you can see. Have a good look at the circuit. This is 0 volt. This is 0 volt. And I will redraw the circuit now. I am removing this. Okay. So these, okay, this is gone. This was 0 volt, this was 0 volt, so they're equipotential. I am connecting them because they are equipotential. There is no, so if you draw a wire like this, okay, what it represents is zero potential. There is no resistance drop due to some resistance or anything. You have to, now if you look into this figure very carefully, I can redraw this. Have a good look at this figure. The resistance 4 ohm and 4 ohm is also by virtue of a certain uh, magnitude, right? And we have to address the magnitude. So let's say let me redraw the circuit. You can see 4 ohm and 4 ohm is between A and B, but is outside. What I do on the contrary, so the total is 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, so the total is 8. So I will reduce the circuit further and I will draw a 8 here. So this becomes my 8 ohms. Now, if you notice, 2 and 2 are connected between A and B. They are in parallel. A and B also have an 8 ohm resistance between them. Actually, it is just that it is drawn outside. But that doesn't mean it is not parallel because it is connected between the same two terminals. So 8 ohm is also between A and B, but just shown outside. Let me redraw this also. If I redraw this, how will it look? It will look like this. Okay, so it will look like this. This is 8 ohm, and this is your point A, and this is your point B. The circuit has finally become this. You could have done it quickly if you had understood that what is the meaning of the word grounding, right? That was the only difference I think that should have been understood. Now, if you notice this, the it's a very simple circuit now. So 1 by R is equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 8. 2 fours are 8 ones are and 2 and 4s are, right. So this will come out to be, sorry, I think this, the circuit which was there, if you go back to the circuit, the external resistances which were there, okay, so this is 2, and this was also 2. In the question, the external resistances are also 2 and 2. What I had taken these to be 4 and 4, and that is why I got 8. These are 2 and 2, so this actually becomes 4. Okay, so my mistake, I should have taken this as 2 and 2, so I'll just correct it here. So this is 4. Okay, so 4 2, so the LCM is 4, and this becomes, okay, what does it become? It becomes 2 plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 5 by 4. Okay, and this is 1 by R. So R is equal to 0.8 ohms. So the correct answer is this. This is your correct answer, right? I hope this makes sense to you, that uh, if you see something like this, okay, don't be scared. This is zero potential, this is zero potential. They are at the same potential, and therefore just remove them and connect the two wires at the same potential. So there is no potential drop across this wire, and therefore these 2 points are at the same potential. Okay, you can straight away connect them. And then of course is the story that the 2 ohm and 2 ohm is drawn outside. You can see these two are in series, right? 2 and 2 are in series. Then I took them inside, right? And the circuit became, this was the circuit, right? 2, just this. I solved them as parallel circuits. So solving series and parallel circuit in 10th standard was relatively simple because you could figure out it's a series or a parallel circuit. But in 12th standard, or when you go out and compete for your rank, you should know that there are other tricks or simple aspects that you need to know to be able to decide whether the resistances are in series or parallel. I have a playlist of circuits, current and electricity. Go and watch it. You will find at least 150 videos and solutions with detailed explanation. That's the beauty of the playlist. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because the questions I'm giving you, you will see similar questions or same questions in your NEET, JEE mains or school examination, CBSE, or the any part of the globe you are. You're doing AP Physics, electricity, you're doing IB board, you're doing Cambridge, Edexcel, AQA, any board you're doing across the globe, you will find similar questions coming in. Thank you very much for your time today.